Your team winning the Super Bowl is something every NFL fan dreams of. Bragging rights for the next year and a banner that hangs forever. But if your team can't win the Super Bowl, the next best thing is your favorite player winning the MVP award. You get bragging rights for a year and a statue which lasts forever. Well, you don't get the statue, but you get the point. There have been some truly amazing MVP seasons in the past few years, whether it be Adrian Peterson elevating a terrible Vikings offense and finishing 9 yards shy of the single-season rushing record, Peyton Manning proving the Indianapolis Colts wrong and taking home his 5th MVP in Denver, or Lamar Jackson doing things we never seen a quarterback do on the ground last year. This year, the race that appeared to be Russell Wilson's to lose has become a sprint for the last 3 weeks of the season between two generational quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. And while I feel that certain players like Derrick Henry, Aaron Donald, and Josh Allen should be in the conversation, one of those two quarterbacks is going to win it. And I'm here to tell you that quarterback should be Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers has elevated his team to the top of the NFC while fighting an uphill battle against his own front office, who drafted a quarterback in the first round of the 2020 draft. Rodgers has made Davante Adams, a receiver who, while certainly talented, is not on the same level of guys like Michael Thomas-Julio, look like the best receiver in football. He leads his offense to the best red zone efficiency rating. When they get in the red zone, they're scoring. And he has avenged himself with the NFC Championship game embarrassment of last season by blowing out the 49ers. This man is not loved by the media, but everyone who enjoys good football loves them some Aaron Rodgers. And when you get down to it, the name of the award is the most valuable player. And Aaron Rodgers contributes far more to the Packers winning than Patrick Mahomes does to the Chiefs.
I get it. I get how good Aaron Rodgers is. As Stephen A. puts it, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. He's been balling out this year. And if Patrick Mahomes didn't exist, Isaiah, he would be running away with the award. Unfortunately, Mahomes does exist, and he's not going anywhere. Mahomes is going to finish the year throwing for 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, 300 yards on the ground, 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns. And I'm only mentioning his rushing stats because Mahomes' ability to escape the pocket and create offense down the field with his legs is far superior to Aaron Rodgers' ability to do that same thing. People will point to the interceptions last week, and they're saying, does this now put Aaron Rodgers ahead of him? And that's just not the case. Aaron Rodgers...
Well, I'll point to the 30-yard sack instead, because that was hilarious.
That part was funny. But Aaron Rodgers only has one less on the season. Aaron Rodgers does have that embarrassing loss to the Buccaneers where he just disappeared, but it happened at the beginning of the season, so people aren't talking about it as much. The Chiefs are going to finish with one loss on the record, finish the year 15-1, and when you put up stats this good, you have wins to go along with it, you deserve the MVP. People have been making the argument, and Isaiah mentioned it briefly, that Aaron Rodgers has no one playing with him. His supporting cast isn't there. They talk about the front office trading up and drafting Jordan Love. They drafted a scrub A.J. Dillon in the second round. And while that is all true, and I think we can all agree that no one knows what the Packers front office is doing there. They have Aaron Jones, who's one of the better running backs in the NFL. I think he's better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he's better than Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell hasn't been so much a factor in the Chiefs offense. And Jamal Williams, Aaron Jones' backup, has been a valuable asset. Getting 93 receiving yards in one game helped them heavily to win that game. Has 473 rushing yards a year, has been a factor. Davante Adams is just as good as Tyreek Hill. We all know how good Tyreek Hill is. I'm not saying stats are everything, but their stats are virtually identical. And I know Kelsey is a league of his own. He's by far the best tight end in the NFL. But that doesn't mean that the tight end Aaron Rodgers is playing with is a scrub. Robert Tonyan is a very solid tight end. He's proven that with his play on the field. He has 9 touchdowns. I think that's just as many as Kelsey, 500 yards receiving. He is good. And the line that Rodgers is playing behind is the best in the NFL. Bakhtiari is the best left tackle in football, according to Pro Football Focus and according to many other football evaluators. Corey Linsley was Pro Football Focus's best center in the NFL before he got hurt, and the Packers have given up the least sacks out of any team in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest of all time at extending plays, and when you give him the best offensive line in the NFL, a good running back, and a better play caller than Mike McCarthy, special things are going to happen. Let's stop acting like Rodgers has scrubs around him. At the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either one. I just think Mahomes should get the edge because I think they're both playing with excellent supporting cast. I think Mahomes is a little better. I will acknowledge that. But when you're going 15-1, you're playing as good as Mahomes is. I don't think you can give it to anyone else.
Well, a few things wrong. That one, you just spent 3 or 4 minutes talking about all the weapons Aaron Rodgers has, and you'll still admit the Chiefs are in a far better or situation in terms of their receivers and tight end, which really is what the quarterback depends on to win MVP. But the Chiefs have a better defense, so there's that to factor in. That plays some part in winning the games and some part in you winning the MVP award. And there's the fact that Patrick Mahomes may well rest the last week of the season, which will negatively contribute to his stats. But I'm not here to say bad things about Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes, if he keeps his current career trajectory, will be one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback of all time. But Aaron Rodgers is far more valuable than Patrick Mahomes is. And I'm not saying that in terms of contracts. We all know Patrick Mahomes is the biggest contract in the league. But I feel Rodgers is so key to Green Bay's success. He's been there so long. He's a team leader. He elevates every single person around him. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce would be great anywhere else. I don't think guys like Jamal Williams or Alan Lazard would just be the same or be of any note on other teams. I feel Rodgers contributes far more to both the individual success of the team and the individual players on the team's elevated play. And at the end of the day, he's going to win less games. He's probably not going to win the award. The media does not like Aaron Rodgers. Why? I don't know. But he truly does deserve this award. Granted, it's no skin off his nose. He's probably going to go to the Super Bowl and play Aaron Rodgers. He's going to go to the Super Bowl and play Patrick Mahomes. So I think he cares a little bit more about that matchup than the MVP.
Well, I think the media has slightly taken a better liking to Rodgers recently with his weekly appearances on the McAfee show, giving us a better insight into what he's actually like instead of the clickbait headlines where they take a sarcastic comment of his out of context.
I think that's just Pat McAfee who likes him more.
You don't think everyone likes him more now? Because I feel like
fans might like him more. Media still hates him because he doesn't really care for the media. It's like a Barry Bonds light in a way. He doesn't give him quotes and doesn't care particularly to talk to him, so they don't like him.
I think it's improved from
Granted,
what it
we're
was.
getting a bit abroad of field.
I mean, I think the media's attitude has definitely improved as far as how they feel about, and he's been painted in a slightly more positive light more often.
But there is only one true winner of this MVP race, and that is State Farm. This has to be good publicity for them, having both the league frontrunners in the MVP voting and the two best teams in the NFL's quarterbacks being under that brand. I know they're happy about this. They may even get some some merchandising for the State Farm Super Bowl. But that has been our thoughts on the MVP race. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Who should win the award?
Like, subscribe, leave us a comment, check out our other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.